Welcome back to Shevd TV. It's your boy, the host of Shevd TV on Blank Street Talk Podcast Talking, and today I'm here with my cousin Alex, back for another video. Today we're going to be talking about shows that you can watch again. You ready? Let's go.
You want to go first?
I don't know, anyway, man, anything.
Alright, well, firstly for me, I'll leave the K-dramas until later, but the first show for me has to be Maze Runner. I watched Maze Runner.
Oh, I love Maze Runner too. I don't know, I didn't think about that one.
Was it 2015 I think it came out?
The first one?
Yeah.
No, 2014 I think.
Yeah. But when I saw it, I was just like, wow, that was just an amazing show that I could just watch over and over and over again.
Even got me thinking about reading the books.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So they came out with some books as well, so I wanted to read them. Never really got the chance to get around to it though.
So Maze Runner. Yeah, I do love Maze Runner. I really don't know. I didn't think of putting that down on my list. There's been a lot of shows that I've actually been thinking about that really do have quite a big rewatchability for me. But the first one, for me, it's The Host. You know The Host? It's on Amazon Prime right now. I think it's basically about, how do I explain it? These aliens basically come down to Earth and they start occupying human bodies, and then they basically wipe out more than almost all of human race because they've started occupying their bodies and started changing the world to make it better, basically.
Sounds like
It does. It's like they're not evil in any way. They just come down. They're supposed to, in a way, kind of share the human body and help make the world more peaceful. When you watch the film, that's what you find out, because compared to what it was before, like humans, war, hunger, when they come down, they take over. You know, the medicine is better. You know, food is free. Everyone's nice. The only people that they're not nice to is human beings.
Oh.
You know what I mean? But yeah, this movie, I just love it.
Yeah.
Because you watch it, you just get interested in it, and I just love the plot. I might even start listening to the book on Audible.
I have to give that a watch.
You do, since it's on Amazon Prime. Yeah, just definitely give it a try at least.
Is it like a series or movie?
No, it's just one whole movie. I think it's like 2 hours long. But it's one of those 2 hours long movies that you don't notice is like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Like watching the Avatar.
Yeah, I get you. That sounds sick.
It is.
Well, for me, secondly, it's not a movie, it's a series. Vampire Diaries. It is long though, so when I
do love Vampire
Diaries,
Diaries.
I haven't actually got the chance to rewatch it because of how long it is. But
I know.
So
yeah, 8 seasons, except season 8. I dislike season 8 heavily. Heavily.
I could have done more with it, but not again.
Yeah, wasted opportunities. Love wasted opportunities for Vampire Diaries season 8.
But I like what they did with Vampire Diaries. Like I love it. The acting as well. I could never get over the acting. The one scene with Elena when the house burned down and I'll never forget that scene. It's in my head.
I love any supernatural show that I've watched a bunch. Even Vampire Diaries. I don't think I put it down on yet.
Sure.
I think it was one of the best teen kind of like dramas out there. For me, it's another movie. I did another movie for my one. Yeah. The Underworld movies. 1 to 4 though. I didn't really like 5 that much, so I didn't put it down. Because no matter how much times, I just can't watch 5 more than like just 1. But 1 to 4, I could watch 1 to 4 at any point in time. I love Underworld movies. I think so far it's some of the best werewolves and vampires I've seen on TV as of late. You know what I mean? Since there's not really a lot of werewolf movies at all, really, that you can really talk about these days. I'm sure there are a few, like they might be in certain things, but they're hardly ever the main focus.
There's
in
only
these.
2 I could think of. That's it.
But yeah, for me, Underworld definitely has a lot of rewatchability. No matter what one, I just love them. So,
I have a movie for once, but it's like a collection of movies.
Oh, so it's like a franchise.
Yeah, High Low.
High Low again.
Because of the fight scenes, the soundtrack, everything in it, is that I can watch that over and over and over again.
I actually put that on my one as well, so I'm not going to mention it anymore because I've put that down.
The only one I can't rewatch is the one where, spoiler alert, where My guy with the hair does.
Oh, Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey, man.
That is what, the second one?
Yeah, I can't watch that more than once. That's sad.
But I do love the second one, especially the fight scene at the end.
I just love the fight scenes and everything, how it's just directed, and it's perfect.
Even the music. The music is just, I don't know how to explain the music. The way it just excites you, yeah.
It's just like you want to jump in and fight with them.
Yeah. And spoiler alert, when Smokey does that song that plays, and I had to put that on my phone. It's like a daily listen for me now. I love it. But going on from that, I've got a TV show for the first time, Teen Wolf. Yes. The 2011 one, not like the Teen Wolf movies or the animated one, but the 2011 Teen Wolf movie. I absolutely love this series. Like, no doubt, one of my favorite series ever. With werewolves and supernatural. Definitely one of the best.
The one where the wolf is the main.
Yeah, definitely the main focus throughout, like, this whole thing, basically. Almost. But yeah, definitely Teen Wolf. Definitely one of my favorites. And it's on Netflix still, right?
Yeah,
still on Netflix. So if you haven't watched it, definitely Teen Wolf. I don't know what it is about Teen Wolf, but I could definitely always watch it, no matter what.
Same. I'm moving away from like the K-dramas and the supernatural things as well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about. I have two shows, but I'm just gonna choose one. I'm gonna say Bad Boys. I was gonna choose stuff like
Will Smith Bad Boys movie.
I was gonna choose stuff like Big Mom, family shows with like Martin Lawrence and stuff like that. But it has to be Bad Boys.
I would have put that down for, like, Big Mamas, but I find that I can only watch like once every now and again.
Yeah, true. It's not something I'd watch like on a daily basis, but something that like I'd watch every now and again.
Because I think the same about comedy movies in general. It's very hard to watch comedy movies again and again and again and still find everything funny. So it's very rare to find a comedy movie that you can watch and watch it again and still find it funny.
It's like the Grown Ups franchise. I remember I saw it on Netflix. I don't remember whether it was the first one or the second one, but I saw it on Netflix. Yeah. I think it was last week or week before, and I gave it a watch and it was just like, I know it wasn't really that. You've watched it before, so it's not funny anymore. I already knew what was happening and knew what was going on, so it was just a bit. Yeah.
But going on from Grown Ups, I did put Grown Ups down on there. No, that first and second one. I don't know. For me, I think more than the second one, I find I can always find something to laugh at in the first one. Yeah. Like, no matter how much, like, the spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, there's this scene in the first Grown Ups movie where they're sitting down and the girl is trying to change and they're watching and they take shifts to look. I can always laugh at throughout this movie. I just definitely a top movie for me.
Yeah, that's funny.
But segueing from that, I put Stomp the Yard. You haven't watched Stomp the Yard? Yeah, Stomp the Yard, definitely. The dancing. I love the story as well, because there's not just emotional growth, there's personal growth for the protagonist as well, because you see him from being this kind of stubborn, self-centered character at the start of the movie. Because, spoiler alert, I think it's basically his attitude that kind of leads to his brother's death. So, yeah. Which really got my brother upset because Chris Brown was in it. And he died within the first couple of minutes. We were watching and Chris Brown died and all you heard was... He proper upset almost the whole movie. Except for... Yeah, I do love this movie, man. I can always watch it. Like, no matter what. Yeah. Love it.
That's crazy because I think I have a dance show as well. Step up.
I've got that on my thing as well.
Yeah, I remember like there's just so many scenes that I'm pretty sure everyone could remember.
Yep. Like not season 2, in the second movie. Yeah. Moose dancing on the steps. That scene was popular. Like,
oh my gosh, Moose is amazing. And then there's the one where he was dancing in the water when they had
Step Up 3. I think I should put Step Up 3 on my list because I only put Step Up 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Because I don't like 3 and Onwards that much.
I don't remember if it was I think it was still the third one.
Yes,
it was probably even the fourth one. But where they had the mob and they was trying to take over.
Fourth one.
Yeah. And then Moose came out of nowhere with the.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And it was.
That was so hype because everyone thought that Moose was gone and then he just came back and.
I love Step Up 1 and 2, but Moose showing up in the rest of them really. I just really love those scenes.
I could watch that over and over and over again for sure.
Moose always brings it up another level. Always, no matter what. Yeah. I think I have to put 3 head down here just because Moose is kind of basically the main focus. But yeah, I do love that one. I'm gonna go with another series right now though. Moving away from movies once again, and I'm gonna go with Grimm, the TV series.
Oh.
Yeah. I love supernatural shows, and I kind of stumbled on this one when it was on Netflix a long time ago, and I kind of got hooked from like the first episode, and I just had to binge watch the whole thing. And I'm kind of disappointed it only lasted 6 seasons. And I heard that there might be a continuation in the future.
I don't think I got long to finish it all.
Have you even started it?
I think I did.
Did you?
Yeah, time ago.
Yeah.
I got carried away by all the other stuff.
We watched too much shows at one time, man.
Yeah.
Definitely too much shows at one time. So it kind of just gets jumbled in your brain.
Yeah.
But yeah, Grimm's definitely one. And like I was saying, there was supposed to be a continuation, I think. But there's been no word of it or about casting, production, or anything. So who knows? It's still up in the air, I guess. But what's your next one?
My next one is Now You See Me. Cause
I've got that down on mine as well. Great minds think alike.
The scene where they have the card and then they're passing it to each other.
In the second one.
Yeah, man. I could watch that over and over and over again. And then where they were in London doing the tricks. It's so sick, honestly.
I love it. You wouldn't expect it from a show based on like magic.
Yeah.
It's definitely a surprising show.
It
for
had
me.
everything. It had the action. It had the thrill. It had.
Yeah.
Oh, it was an amazing show. Amazing show. Definitely.
Yes, it's definitely one of those shows with rewatchability.
Yeah.
Definitely. See, this is another. My one is. I'm good. There's a lot of movies on mine. I'm gonna take that from now. I have a lot of movies more than TV shows. Yeah. For me, it's The Blind Side. Have you ever watched The Blind Side?
No, I don't think I've. No.
Anyway, The Blind Side is basically about. It's a true story. It's about this black kid who is basically kind of homeless, and he gets accepted into this posh church high school in America, and yeah, do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and he only gets in there because of his sports skills, but his education level is low and whatnot and all that stuff. But he ends up being picked up by this white family, and I don't know, just to watch them interact and them to build this relationship, and for him to kind of open up as he studies and as he gets better at sports. I think that I just love this movie, and I've watched it at least 5-6 times. Yeah. And I've only just realized that it's 2 hours long. Like the last time I watched it, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's how much I really love this movie. If you haven't watched it, definitely the feels.
I think I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, definitely. Have it saved somewhere. Just to watch it again on special occasions.
Yeah.
What about you? Is it yours another movie or TV?
It's a series.
Again?
Well, it's a K-drama series for once.
Oh.
Well, it's not K-drama. It's a Chinese series.
Let me guess. Is it what? That one?
Meteor
Garden.
Yeah. Meteor Garden. I can watch that over and over and over again. I think I've rewatched it 3 times. And I intend to watch it again once
I still haven't watched it. You reckon I still haven't watched it though?
It is really good. That was the first that's the show that got me into Asian series. Like after that I started watching like Japanese series, K-dramas and stuff like that. But Meteor Garden has to be known for me. That had me emotional, sitting down like this in my chair.
I think people often look at foreign movies and go, why do you watch them when you have to read and you don't understand and you have to read. But most of these movies are way better than some of the like Western movies or English speaking movies that you've watched.
Like I'd rather watch the Asian shows than the Hollywood and American stuff.
Trust me. Sometimes you just open up your mind a little bit and watch one of these movies, and you might be surprised as to what you find. Some of these are really hidden gems that you're not watching because it's not in English. But I don't think you finished talking about Meteor Garden, though.
No, it's just a lovely show. I definitely recommend it. It's something that I could 100% rewatch over and over and over again.
Okay. Alright, going off from TV series, mine is Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah. All 7 seasons are on Netflix now. Finally, I don't know. Netflix always moves slow with this thing, man. Like really slow. I don't know if it's with acquiring rights to show these things on there or whatever, but they just move really slow with uploading these seasons. Like season 7, I think finished in 2019.
Yeah, ages ago.
Yeah, but Netflix just got it now in 2021, which is some rubbish, man. Come on, Netflix, what's going on?
Yeah.
That it's just they're just really slow at acquiring rights to different things. Because there was this show on Netflix called Wynonna Earp.
What's that?
It's basically you don't know about Wyatt Earp with the gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there's this show about Wynonna Earp, which is basically she's his descendant. And the first 2 seasons were on Netflix. Season 3's been out for ages. Season 4 is supposed to come out, or it's already out. But Netflix, they've taken season 1 and 2 off.
Yeah.
And season 3 and 4 are still not available. Like, I don't even know where to watch it in the UK. If you do know, just leave it in the comment section below. But yeah, bro, back to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I could always watch the seasons over again and find something funny, which is rare for a comedy series or anything comedy related, I think.
Alright, my one, not a movie, not a series, but an anime. Haikyuu. My favorite anime right now, but I wouldn't recommend watching it. Mainly because of the cliffhanger that I'm on, where I'm just rocking back and forth waiting for a new episode, and they're not dropping a new episode.
That's because you didn't do like me. You should just wait till they release the whole 1 hour long movie.
I think I might just read the manga, because I think they finished season 4 for now, and they're not going to bring out the new one. So I've just been rewatching it. I rewatched like the best scenes and stuff like that, the best moments. That's amazing anime.
I don't have to. I don't think I'm really watching any anime at the moment.
Yeah.
I should soon. I think I have one on my list, but there's who knows when it's gonna be on Netflix, and that's Shaman King.
I think I've heard of it. I think you've told me about it.
Yeah, that's something from my childhood, so I'm gonna have to watch that again. Gonna have to start
reading more mangas and stuff.
You should. You're missing out. Really missing out. There's some great stuff out there that who knows when they're gonna be animated. But moving on from anime, my movie is with Rain. OG K-pop star Rain, Ninja Assassin. Have you watched Ninja Assassin? I love Ninja Assassin. I can always watch Ninja Assassin. Yeah, he's a K-pop star. He was a solo at Rain. You should listen to his music. He I think it's Rainism. His massive song in Korea. Most idols are always doing a cover of it. Trust me, Rain. Definitely out there. But yeah, Ninja Assassin. If you have not watched Ninja Assassin, you are missing out. That's definitely a must watch or a rewatch. But watch it. I don't need to say any more than that. Watch it.
Yeah.
What's your next one?
Well, what I have is it's a specific, very, very specific genre of shows. And it's just the Doctor K-drama shows, whether it's Doctor Romantic.
Because those are your favorite?
Those are my
definitely.
They're just like, I don't know, they're just so good. I don't know why they're so good. Like, when I first started watching
there's definitely something special about Doctor series.
For sure. The fact that they can, it's about Doctor, surgery and stuff like that. But they could include romance, and they could include action, fight scenes, even murder scenes.
They blend it in so well.
It's so sick. Is that if you haven't watched K-drama or any sort of Asian genre, please give it a try.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Open up your mind and just dive in there.
Yeah.
You might be surprised. Yeah. Me, it's Zombieland. I've watched Zombieland.
Yeah.
I love the first and second Zombieland movies. The first one came out in 2008, 2009?
Yeah.
And then the second one just came out recently.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, definitely recent.
I think I've watched the second one.
The second one came out before lockdown, during lockdown. First, somewhere before or after, not after, but during lockdown. Yeah, but I've watched, and I do two of my favorite movies. I'd have to say, I like the first one more than the second. Yeah, for me. After that, I think I'll just say my second one. Another movie right now, G.I. Joe. Have you watched G.I. Joe?
No, I've heard about it.
Oh, come on. You haven't watched the first or second G.I. Joe.
I haven't watched any. I've heard about it. I know what it is, but I've never watched it now.
Oh, you are missing out. The action in G.I. Joe. I love it, man. Especially the second one. I was so upset when, spoiler alert, Channing Tatum dies at the start of the second movie. I was so why would they kill him off? His character was such a gangster.
I need to watch it for sure.
Yeah. Well, I've said 2. What about you? Should say 3rd. No.
So my one, Gotham, right?
I haven't watched Gotham yet. I don't know if I should watch it still. I still don't. Like, I started watching it, but then it was kind of...
I don't know, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, when I watched it, I had to skip episodes because I found it boring. But the reason why I would rewatch it is because of just how they portray, like, the young Batman.
Yeah.
And just the
and his
story
build up to being Batman, yeah.
Like, if you're into Marvel and specifically, like, the Batman and Superman type series and Batman in general, I definitely recommend Gotham because it shows how he's brought up and stuff. And it's just something that you could rewatch because there's some really good action scenes in there. Although it does personally for me.
I think so, though. But I think I'm along with you. I think I'd find it very boring. So I don't think I would. I'll give it a try and see. But I don't think it's something that I would finish.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I'm on like season 3 of rewatching it right now.
Serious?
I don't really think I'm gonna finish it.
Who like on it? I just like, it seems interesting. Seems like something but then. Yeah, but I'll give it a try before saying anything more than that. What about you? Another one?
Yeah, the next one, controversial. Riverdale. I know.
I can't even.
I love Riverdale, and
I can't even.
I understand why some people don't like it. It's because the first season starts off great, amazing plot, amazing acting. Like, I mean, the acting stays perfect.
I can admit that for the first one. I finished the first one, so
after the first one, it gets complicated because then they bring in the supernatural aspect to it, where there's monsters and mystery, and like they completely flip the genre around, and it's confusing. And it's like Riverdale's not for everyone. I can say that. Like, so if someone tells
that's
me
definitely true.
If someone says they don't like Riverdale, I'm just like that's cool, that's fine. But it's like for the people who do like it, once you get past that second season and you understand like the supernatural aspect to it is amazing. Definitely recommend.
I think Riverdale's kind of like Marmite. You either like it or you don't.
Yeah.
You either take to it or you don't. For me, I kind of the first season for me, I kind of got into it.
Yeah.
But then the second season, it was just
a lot.
Just no. Yeah. But yeah, going on from Riverdale, mine is another movie. Are We There Yet?
Oh,
with Ice Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah.
I definitely can always watch this movie.
For sure.
Amazing. It is. Like I said, like I was saying, it's rare to find comedy movies they can watch again and laugh at. But Are We There? It's definitely one of them. For me personally, you might not think so. What about you? But yeah, Are We There?
Yeah, I don't really have any more movies. It's literally just a bunch of series now. But who are you?
When I started this, I wasn't specific. It'd just be anything to you that has rewatchability.
Yeah. Who Are You? 2015 version. Is up on Netflix right now. I definitely recommend it.
You have to watch it before it goes. Who knows when it might go? And they're adding a lot of new content, so who knows.
But in the new series Love Alarm, the main female character in that is the one who plays the main female character in Who Are You? And just amazing series. Like, I was just watching it and I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Although I personally hated the ending, just because I wanted the other guy to be with her instead of that.
Yeah, the love triangle thing. That's a very popular thing in most Korean shows.
It's like some people watching it would rather the guy who was actually got with the girl, and then they'll be like, yeah, nice ending. But me personally, no, I don't. I like it.
I think I would have preferred the other guy.
Yeah.
I know the actor's name.
Yeah.
Yuxun Jae from BTOB.
He's in a cage?
Yeah, BTOB.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, actually, to go BTOB.
Yeah, BTOB.
Right.
I think one of my favorite songs from BTOB is I'll Be Your Man or something like that. I've been listening to it a lot lately.
Yeah.
But I love it. But I do get because Who Are You 2015? It's a thriller. What did I say? Mystery thriller. Kind of mystery thriller. With about I don't really want to say too much. Just it's about twins, and one supposedly, spoiler alert, dies, and the other one kind of takes her place.
Yeah.
But she says she has memory loss, so she doesn't know this switch has occurred or anything. But
it gets confusing because you're like, which is which and what happens. But then they explain it all in one episode. So it's pretty easy.
But yeah, I think that might be a show that ended, like an open ending where they left room to, questions to So just in case they might come back.
I hope they do. Obviously, that would be amazing.
Continuing with K-dramas, I got Descendants of the Sun. Yeah, I can always watch Descendants of the Sun again. always the romance, the plot, the action, everything, even the music, everything just works so well together.
Yeah.
Even the acting, everything is just chef's kiss perfect, man. Yeah, that's.
I finally got around to watching it after you recommended it.
Yeah.
Like, over and over and over again.
Over and over. I always have to tell this, watch it, watch this, read this, watch this.
Yeah.
But yeah, now he's watched it and he's realized that he luckily didn't miss out on something great.
Thank God, because I'm pretty sure they're going to take it off on Netflix soon, so
Definitely.
I've got to watch it once I can.
Look at my brother looking confused because he knows he ain't going to watch it, no matter how much time I say.
Yeah, my one is a K-drama that was recently put on to Netflix. It's not recently. It's probably mid-20.
What, Rugo?
No, It's Okay to Not Be Okay.
Oh.
That K-drama, I recommended it to my friend who always laughed at me for watching K-dramas, and now he's in love with K-dramas.
Have to be in love with K-dramas,
it's
man.
Amazing. I mean, he fell in love with the female lead. Like, we all did. Do you?
Can't lie.
Yeah, but
Truth.
It's an amazing series. Like, the soundtrack, soundtrack amazing. Soundtrack is amazing. Then the acting, oh my gosh, and the plot is something that you would expect in like a Hollywood, a big cinema Hollywood thing. Like, they can make that into a movie, 100%.
It would definitely be an interesting movie.
Amazing. I can rewatch that over and over and over again, and I will. I'm gonna rewatch that series.
Yeah.
But as I said, I have a lot to finish early.
Yeah. There's not much, but there's something happening recently with the main actress for that drama though. Have you heard? I was scrolling on Facebook and it was something to do. She might have been in a relationship with this guy.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't know how they got her text messages or the couple's text message, because they were a couple at that time. Yeah. And how it seemed like she was forcing him to do things, like not interact with the main actress of the drama that he was with the girl, or do any love scenes or relationship based scenes, but it's a romance thing. So I think she even had to drop a drama that she was supposed to be in this year, because in Korea, even just a little bit of a scandal can really mess up your career.
They have to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, but moving on from that, I just wanted to let you know, since I saw it on Facebook the other day, Coach Carter. Have you watched Coach Carter?
I've heard of. I think I have watched it.
I mean, it's still on Netflix, but it's another show like The Blind Side.
Yeah.
It has I don't know all the actors, but there's Samuel L. Jackson in there, Channing Tatum, and I forgot those their names, but it's about this coach that basically joins this basketball team. He kind of just changes their life around, inspires them to be better men, It inspires them to look to the future, not to be a stereotypical standard in America during that period of time, or even now, I guess, even though I can't say since I don't live in America. But he kind of just drives them to be better people, not just to be like hood rats, and not take education seriously. Yeah, but I think I'm really attached to these shows that kind of show deep meaning and show personal growth,
especially with all the stuff that's happening today.
Yeah, so it's good to kind of go back and watch these movies just to remind yourself like anything's possible.
Well, mine has to be Ragnarok.
Oh, Ragnarok.
Which is, I don't know. I think it's another Marmite show, to be honest.
Does it have rewatchability though?
Yeah. I don't know. It's not something that I would rewatch, but it's something that I'm definitely here waiting for the next season. Like, can I have this? Because it's like, it's a very interesting show. I don't want to say it's 4 because it has a similar plot to 4. And I think it's about 4 with the whole Ragnarok thing, but it's not exactly 4. I don't think the MC is 4.
Yeah,
maybe 4's son or something?
Yeah, I think it was Thor's son.
Yeah, but it's a good plot.
Probably gonna have to wait for the second season for them to expand more on that, though.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But that has to be on my list.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Whether it has rewatchability or not, I don't know. I say I'm gonna watch it again to kind of like refresh my memory as to everything that's going on in the story, but I'll recommend it in another video, and I'll recommend it here again. But we'll give it a try. Like Alex said, it's like Marmite, so you might like it, you might not. But mine is a TV series. It's not like a typical TV series. It's Meat Eater. It's about this guy Steven Ranella. He basically goes to different places, or maybe just one episode every now and again where he hunts animals.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, this really opened up my mind for me, because I used to be like hunting animals, like poaching and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, poaching, but kind of opened my mind to something like to think that was something that I'd probably do myself. You know, look at my own meat for food and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, you don't know what's in our food these days. They're filling our animals with steroids and all this kind of stuff." So I was like, "Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
It's something I'd definitely try myself if I lived in a country that allowed you to hunt like moose or whatever." So yeah, definitely a must-watch show that has a lot of rewatchability.
Is hunting legal in our country?
I don't think so.
I wish they would. Like, at least in some part of the country. I feel like that would be cool.
I'm not sure about the UK. I think, yeah, I'm definitely not sure.
Yeah. The things that I have on my list, they're not really rewatchable mainly just because of the length. Like, it's something that you can rewatch the scenes and just be like, this is amazing. It reminds us of how amazing the shows are. Like, the action scenes, fight scenes, and combat scenes in general. But then it's like, I don't know, like, it's not something that you would rewatch because of how long it is. Like, because I have 47 Ronin, which is it recently came out on Netflix.
Yeah, I watched that one time, like, long time ago, but it's not something that I say, yeah, I'd watch that again.
Like, because when I watched it, there was a lot of parts where I felt like I was about to fall asleep.
Yeah.
It just got boring, and it was just like...
Seems interesting, but then...
It has a really good plot to it,
It is really good,
I feel like they could have done better. The fight scenes, in my opinion, like...
Could have been better, I think.
I rewatched them. They had... Yeah, there was...
I think they could have been better,
so there's some way they could have done better. Some was just too short, some just... I don't know.
I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but I'm going to say spoiler anyway. But they made the whole big thing of saying the main character was raised by demons.
Yeah.
He could do all these things, but what do they really do except basically turn into flying curtains and speed around and then stop?
It really, that's exactly what I said. Flying curtains. I was like, is this it?
Yeah, and even and they go and the two of them go through all this to get these swords that become pointless. What do these swords do? Like, what and then they all have to kill themselves in the end. So I was like, oh, come on, that's stupid. I know at the start it says it's based on a true story or loosely based on a true story, but I think they could have like did that better.
I feel like they could have made him stronger, like as a demon, where everyone else is a human, and then he's like this demon who's supposed to be raised by demons, and you could turn into a flying curtain, but
I said that he could sense these things, he could do these things, but you turn into a flying curtain and then you die. Come on.
I mean, you kill yourself.
Exactly.
Like, no.
I know that actually happened in Japanese history, but come on, man. Like, the shonen should have been, like, I understand you boys. Even though I said no revenge and you went to get revenge, I'll let you live.
He just said nah.
He said nah, you disobeyed me, die. Except you, his son, continues his lineage. But everybody else, dead.
As if they didn't risk their life to go and save them.
Exactly. I kept saying it throughout the whole movie. If that was me, I would have dipped out long time ago, fam. I wouldn't have walked back there for no trial.
Saved your entire tribe, and then you're just gonna to kill myself.
Yep, I got revenge from my king. Now I'm out. Peace. I ain't gonna die for this. Yeah. Well, moving on from that, Charmed. I don't think you've watched the old school Charmed TV series, but I definitely love the old school Charmed TV series. Like, when I watched the first couple episodes of the new ones, I was like, oh, I don't know what to think about it. It's kind of... Yeah, but the old one definitely has a lot of rewatchability to it. And I think, these days there's a lot of talk about women empowerment and feminism and all this kind of stuff. And I think this is one of the shows that did it really well. So if you haven't watched it, if you can buy like the DVDs or you can buy them digitally, definitely go and watch it. I don't think it's something you'll regret watching.
Yeah, this only just came into my head as you said, like the older generation shows Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh,
that's something that like everyone. I'm pretty sure everyone who's watched it should be able to rewatch it.
And if you haven't watched it, what have you been doing with your life? Living under a rock? Come on.
You had to at least heard of it, or heard of the intro, or heard of the.
Yeah,
it's.
I swear, on the TV over here, you'd find it on the at least once every couple of days.
Yeah.
So there's no chance that you would have missed it.
Amazing show, and I'd definitely rewatch it.
Yeah. And then going off, mine is another movie, The Island. You haven't watched it?
No, I don't think
it's with Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor. Spoiler. I don't know. I think this is in the summary. I don't know if it's a spoiler though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say spoiler anyway. It's kind of like these rich people, well, not rich people, but these scientists have developed a way to basically recreate human beings. So like, if you had enough money to pay them, they would create an exact duplicate of you.
Like a clone.
Yeah, and they would raise this clone, make like perfectly healthy, manage what they eat, like so that their blood levels are never too high, they don't get any disease or anything.
Yeah.
So like if you need a kidney transplant, they wouldn't go on the list. Like there's a list now, so when there's a match for you comes up, instead they'll go to your clone. They'll say that your clone is winning this big lottery where they move to this different island. But really, they're brought upstairs and they butcher them for the parts that they need to send back to the person that paid for it.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so this one of my favorite movies. I think it's on Amazon Prime for free now, which is rare to be honest. I think I always see it and it's like, you have to pay for it, and then I look at it and it's like free. So watch it while you have the chance to watch it on Amazon. But it's definitely an interesting show to watch. Definitely opens your mind to a few things, especially with them talking about cloning and stuff now. Yeah. So The Island. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's me done. That's my list done.
Yeah. I guess I'll do one more then and just leave it at that until you can fix up another list, because I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more on here. But Legion is the last movie I'm gonna talk about here with Rewatchability. I could always watch Legion again. I think it's so interesting to imagine. Like, could you imagine it?
If that was like a real life.
Yeah, if there's like a real life scenario. God's like, yep, I'm fed up with you guys. You've messed up way too much. I've given you chances, and you've kept messing up. Time for all of you to just go. Yep.
That'd be great. I mean, like, it's something that could happen with like the global warming, the war. It's really something that could happen.
Yeah. And kind of the whole balance of the earth lost in this one child, or this set of people, I guess you could say. Yeah, definitely. And the way it's kind of like, I don't know if it's like zombies. You could say if the angels possessing the people are like zombies, or whatever. But the angels come down to earth. I don't know if it's their lower ranked angels or high ranked angels, but they come down to earth and they basically possess humans that have very weak wills and take over them to kill other human beings and people. This movie definitely is a must watch. I think it's on Netflix now. So if you have the chance, watch it again. And
that's why my list is so short though, because I don't really watch stuff on Amazon Prime. It's mainly just Netflix. I wait for things to come up. So I need to go and expand what I watch myself on. True.
Anyway, that's us. Thank you for being with this video again. Another long video. Sorry, I'm trying to cut down the time, so I guess this one will be short when I finish editing it. Maybe, possibly not. Probably still, but we'll see when it's done. Thank you for watching. This is Shevd speaking.
This is Alex. Thank you for watching.
And that is Shevd TV, Blank Screen Talk Podcast.